The Headless Horseman.
Good evening and welcome back to COJ Roleplaying. I'm your host, Goose, and with me tonight I have Graham.
We're finally underway. Hello, all.
Eric.
How's it going?
Steve.
I have so much shit to do.
And Mark.
Let's get ready to rumble.
All right, so everyone grab your 20s. We'll roll them and see who gets a recap from last game.
10.
16.
20.
8.
Eric. So you get the pick who does it.
Oh, I think Nulfri should do it.
All right. When we last left Nulfri and his party of adventurers, he had just killed a manticore. He in Heshas' house. So we searched the house for a second manticore we thought might be there, didn't find one. So instead we started to talk to the dead manticore, and surprisingly enough, he talked back. He told us that there were several wyvern and several manticores originally. He says they were working for a lich with the goal of rampaging and bringing it souls. Climbing a tower and using some divine arts, Darius spotted 2 more wyvern in town. We headed to near the church where the closest one was spotted, and while looking for it, a manticore attacked us from the sky, and a wyvern joined the fight. Nulfri killed the manticore, Nulfri killed the wyvern, and the noise attracted another wyvern. Barian killed that one. We headed to near where we came in to be close to where Kilren knew we had been, and set up the magical fuck tent to rest in. While we were there, Hesha noticed a message from Kilren, noting that he took the refugees to a safer place. After we napped, we heard a roar and headed towards it to find 2 manticores breaking a statue of Hesha's father at the fountain that we had passed earlier. Barian killed a manticore, and Hesha killed a manticore, and then we all leveled up.
All right. So, from the information you guys got, you guys know that there's at least one more weaver running around the town somewhere.
Oh my.
Okay, so Goose, your mic is muted.
I just realized that too, and I can see the complication we're having with that. My voice is getting picked up from somewhere.
Steve's mic.
Steve's mic.
Steve's mic shouldn't be this good.
I'm not hearing you in my headphones at all.
Then it's Steve's mic for sure.
I hear you talking, but I don't hear you here.
Gonna switch
Oh,
headsets.
guys, come on.
Fuck tent.
Barian's fuck tent was more fun than this.
Can you hear me, Rusty? No? No, Steve, you can't hear me?
I can, but not through my headphones.
Fuck's sakes.
Well, it doesn't matter, does it?
Yeah. But can you hear them?
I can hear them. Can you guys hear him?
Yes.
Through your
Yes.
mic.
Then let's go.
Then let's go.
Okay. So, the information you guys got, there's at least one more weaver lying around in town. And, go.
Okay.
There's only one left. I don't think we need to be stealthy, right? It'll be all of us on it. We can't be outnumbered anymore. We've already taken down a bunch of wyverns. I don't know about you, but I am in perfect health after that long rest in the fuck tent.
Yeah.
Hesha is also doing very well, unlike how he was before we took a nap in the fuck tent.
Yes. Yes. All right. Can I make a perception check to see if I can hear, sense, smell any remaining creatures?
Yeah, go ahead.
23.
You hear scurrying off in the distance.
That away, boys.
As you guys are walking through town,
Advancing through town.
Advancing through town. I'm sorry. Advancing through town. You guys come up and see another tail hanging around the corner, weaving back and forth.
I bet that's a wyvern tail.
Looks like it.
Okay.
And you can hear it as if it's eating something.
So Hesha chops off its tail with his axe again, and we just go in and murk this thing.
Sounds like a good idea.
All right, roll your surprise attack.
Okay, well, everyone roll. What do we...
Well, all I know is Hesha is trying to cut a tail off.
22.
22 hits.
Oh, that's good. 16.
16? Okay. It is not so much cut off as it is sliced.
Oh, wait. I have 2 attacks.
That's right.
16 hit.
16 does hit.
15 damage.
All right. It is not totally off yet, but it is hanging just by ligaments.
Ligaments.
Word of the day calendar.
Less of a issue.
Yes.
So does it notice us? Do we roll initiative now?
Oh, yes. You definitely roll initiative now.
I critted.
4. 4.
That's a big 4 for me.
I critted for a total of 23.
That's a hell of an initiative.
Isn't it?
All right, I had to take that with my dad.
That's okay. Just rolling for initiative.
What are we doing? Initiative?
Yep.
Ooh, 9.
And Barian's off to an early lead.
Hesha and Nulfri, what are your dex modifiers?
3.
+1.
All right, Barian, your turn, buddy.
Okay, we're going to Eldritch Blast this guy. Right in the ass.
Pass blast.
That's right. It's a 27 for the first one. And that is a 22 for the second one.
Hit?
Yeah, to hit.
Okay.
I don't do that much damage.
So, just question.
3 and 5 for a total of 8 damage.
All right. Darius.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
Your teammates suck.
Oh, geez. Okay. The Warhammer hasn't been working very well, so I'm pulling out the Morning Star and I'm going to take a swing at him.
Okay.
20 to hit.
Okay.
All right. Take this, you. Ooh, 8 damage. All right.
All right. Nulfri, sir.
Okay. All right. Well, let's attack this wyvern with my sword. All right. 24 to hit.
24 hits.
8 damage.
8 damage. Okay.
And again.
Now, can you
Okay,
roll me a percentile?
Ooh, I can. To open up that bag of dice. This bag of dice. All right. 75.
Okay. Go ahead with your second attack.
Okay. 16 to hit.
Okay.
And 9 damage that time.
9 damage that time? Okay. And it is Hesh's turn.
Hesha is going to take another. Is the wyvern's tail still pretty much where it's at?
No, it's been moving now.
Okay. Hesha's gonna just drop the great axe, grab his trident, and go for a good old stab smash with shield. That is 15 to hit.
Yep.
No. Ooh, boo. 7 damage. And then with the shield, that is 23. Sorry, 24. And 10 damage.
Fuck. All right. Now it's the Wyvern's turn. And he is going to fire whatever spikes he has left.
That's the manticores.
Doesn't the wyvern have like a stinger tail or something?
Yes, that's it.
Yes.
Stinger. And it's going to go after Darius.
Oh,
Poison damage.
And I'm assuming 9 misses.
9 bounces off my shield.
All right. And it's going to go for a bite attack against Hesha. $25 hit.
Yes, 25 will hit.
And we'll do 13 damage.
Okay.
And he is going to fly up 10 feet.
Hey.
Do they get attacks of opportunity?
Oh, we should.
Oh, yes, he does. So everybody but Barium gets an attack of opportunity.
Cool. All right. Time for another swing. Ooh, crit.
Damn.
I am 1 lower than a crit.
So it's a full attack for value of damage plus another roll. Okay.
Yeah.
So that is going to be 17 damage.
Okay. Yeah, I do it that way because I don't like having to re-roll double the damage dice. I just think it's better if you take full damage of the weapon and then do your roll.
Darius hasn't crit anything in fucking months.
Ever.
Cursed dice.
Don't blame the dice.
It's happened. I think it happened at.
All right, Hesha.
Anyway,
I got 28 to hit. That is going to be 12 damage.
All right, Nulfri.
24 to hit, and then 12 damage.
Oh, Nulfri, how did you take down this Weaver?
As it was trying to run away, stabbed right in the foot, and just enough for it to bleed out. Tried to pin it to the cobblestones.
Ninja Scroll style.
Little pinprick in the toe.
It's a blood sprinkler.
All right, now that you guys have defeated everything that was told you that was in here, what are you guys up to?
We have to find Krillren and the babies, right?
Yes.
Yes,
And,
we shouldn't loot this town. That would be in bad form.
I also think that we should cut down the dragonborn that are staked outside of town.
Okay, well, hang on a second.
That sounds like a
who's-
Krillin job.
an NPC's job. Whose authority is this town under? Is this town part of the kingdom, the Dragonborn kingdom? So there's like a government here that's subordinate to the government in the, the kingdom where we're going to. Like, what's the dealio?
This was Heshas family's summer property.
Okay, so
It was a population of all Dragonborn. Well, majority Dragonborn.
sure.
Some halflings, some mixed races.
Okay, that's fine. My point is, cleanup sounds like a job for the government.
Or government contractors with lucrative contracts.
Oh. I examined the fine print. It didn't say undertaker. Okay, what if we cut down all these stakes? What are we doing with the corpses?
We clearly don't have time to inter them properly.
Like, are we
But
going to
we
make a big
can-
fire? It's going to take days to like do all this and like burn them all. And
Yeah, whole town? We need some sort of doom-based conflagration to take care of them all at once.
or like more help.
A lot more help.
Yeah. I don't know if examining the corpses would yield anything.
It's gonna make me throw up again.
Well, yeah, that would yield that. I don't know. I think this one is more of a Hesha call.
I understand that things are going to be time consuming. Is there any kind of blessing that you can give to the corpses so that at least we're not leaving them?
Yeah, there is, but I can like do it 9 times. And then I'm out of spell slots.
Well, I'm more so asking if you could just like pray over them to give them like non-spell related blessings, like talk to the god to.
It's possible. It is possible. The DM would have to tell me how he would sanction that. There'd be a roll.
Like a last rites.
Yeah.
That's all I'm looking for. Like kind of
yeah.
just a like non-spell related. Just give them something, say some words, do a thing, and bless the bodies, so that their journey to the afterlife is not interrupted.
It was interrupted by the Lich collecting their souls, but never mind.
So
God works in mysterious ways.
Yes.
I can only do what I can.
I will, Darius will spend some time, pull out the old prayer book and, spend half an hour, 45 minutes or so.
Okay. Are you guys all with them?
Yes.
All of you roll Constitution rolls.
21.
19.
16.
Puke Town.
Okay.
I got an 8. I'll be hanging off to the side then.
So as Darius is doing last rites, a mass last rites on the field of dead Dragonborn, Barium is puking in the background. And Kilrin walks up behind Hesha. Your Majesty.
Yes.
The children are safe. They're out in the woods. Gave them a campfire and some provisions until we get back.
Okay.
We're going to hold on for right now because we're picking Zoodle up. Fucking huge.
What?
Zoodle, my dog.
Oh.
I can hear him while he's rubbing his face on the carpet.
Oh. He mucked up my camera pretty good.
And you mucked up the camera. All right, so Darius is doing the last rites. Barium is puking off in the distance. Kilrin informed Hesha that the children are safe and they're at a makeshift camp in the forest.
Okay, I don't think there's anything more we can do here.
Nope. Like, the authorities will have to send a whole force here, a cleanup crew and police forces and et cetera, et cetera.
Yes.
Does that mean we're getting back on the road and heading south?
The faster we get home, the faster we get somebody to come and clean this mess up.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan.
Gotta pull up the map again. So you guys are traveling back down.
Well, we're gonna have to pick up these kids, right?
Oh. We're not going to leave the kids in the forest?
No. Well, right now it's the middle of the night because we took a long rest.
Yep.
The long rest was like till 10 p.m. or something like that. Then we went back into town and there's been more fighting, and now it's what, like 1 a.m?
About that, yeah.
So what are we gonna do here? We're not gonna travel in the night, are we? We'll wait till morning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll wait till morning.
So you guys go back to the camp.
Yeah, camp.
Have a midnight snack.
Still got some boar meat.
Yeah, some of our boar bacon.
Jerky. Yeah. Heated up over the fire.
The children are there. They're crying a little bit, all shook up over the issues that just happened.
Yes. Maybe Your Majesty should talk to them and see if they have any information. They probably just speak Dragonborn.
Well, we all speak common.
Remote community.
Yeah, I'll go through the group and try and console as best I can and glean whatever information I can get out of the children.
All right.
Varian will play like a just gentle, soft music, something that's kind of lulling to try to get them to sleep. We might not be tired because we've been already rested for 8 hours, but something to just help to relax the mood for the kids.
All right. As Barium plays the lullaby, to soothe the subtle beast. Hesha, what are you asking these children?
Well, first, everyone that I talk to, I'm going to start with like trying to just console them and tell them everything's going to be fine now. The monsters have been dealt with. Blah blah blah. And then I'm going to ask them what they remember about the attack.
The one young girl comes up and goes, don't know, we heard noises. And our parents decided that we had to go to the church to go hide. There was this very ghostly looking guy. Very scary. A dull black and purple robe with very dull silver hair. And then just fire and screams. And then we were all ushered into the basement of the church.
Okay, well, you're safe now. We've taken care of the monsters that had invaded the town, and we are going to escort you to what's the name of the city we're going to?
Tilverton?
You guys are heading to Tilverton.
So we'll escort you to Tilverton and make sure that you are taken care of.
Going to Shadar Logoth.
Now, the one that saved us, he said you were our king?
Yes. I am Heshas and Deliath.
And as soon as you say that, she goes up, she grabs you and hugs you.
Aww.
And starts crying.
I'll give her a hug back.
And then the other two run up and hug you as well.
Aw.
Hugs all around, I guess.
And the one young boy goes up and goes, This is for you. Thank you for helping us up. And he hands out a coin.
Sorry, what?
The young boy, or the younger boy, comes up to you, his arms reached out, and in his palm is a coin. He goes, this is for you. Thank you very much for helping.
I'm going to curl his fingers back over the coin and say, it would do me an honor if you just keep this.
And then he starts crying. So the three kids get to their sleeping bags and fall asleep to Barian playing the lullaby.
Shredding.
Shredding the lute.
A lot of tapping.
Pyrotechnics coming out of the neck.
Yeah. Face melting.
It's like a Rammstein show.
What else am I going to use Major Illusion for?
Old Gene Simmons bassist.
Meanwhile, in Germany, flamethrower hands.
All right. So we'll just take it easy during the night.
Yeah.
Okay, so the night is uneventful. daybreak is starting, and the kids are starting to toss and turn.
I guess it's more boar bacon, and then we load up and hit the road.
Mm-hmm.
Nice, fat, and rich diet.
Atkins diet.
Naturally smoked, I'm sure.
No other way.
So you guys are traveling back through the path you guys came to Pearl Hill.
Let's go to the
Yeah.
fork in the road and head south.
And through the mountains, everything is uneventful. You guys are resting, traveling. There doesn't seem to be any other travelers on your way to Tilverton.
Oh, right. Two things. Number one, Hesha, why would a couple of wyverns be specifically destroying the statue of your dad?
Manticore.
Sorry, manticores. Wyverns, manticores, freaking whatever. It's all the same. And two, do we think Timmy is the Lich?
I really hope that we are not unlucky enough to have drawn the attention of multiple liches. So I'm going to hope that Timmy is the problem.
He appeared to us in our dreams, right? So
Yeah.
Did the kid's description pretty much vaguely match what we saw of Timmy?
Yes. Actually, roll intelligence.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Well, I mean,
I got a 17.
Is it just an intelligence roll? Or ability check?
dirty
7.
20. Dirty 20.
Okay.
7.
Okay.
Dwarves.
Hesha.
17.
Okay. So, Hesha and Barium, the description the kids gave you fits the rough description of Timmy that's seen in the dream. The dwarves, it's just some dude.
Well, we can't remember.
So the
Menfolk
The-
all look alike.
the description fits, and I highly hope that we are not unlucky enough to have drawn the attention of two liches.
Well, I can do this. I can just hold my hand out and I can major image Timmy standing like a foot high in my hand and ask the kids if this is the man they saw. Not, after they've had a good night's sleep and a meal.
Good night's
Where did he
sleep,
touch you?
like to eat, shit, shower, and shave.
I don't really think Dragonborn shave.
Well, scales, dead scales, whatever.
Shed?
Malt?
Bolt. Yeah, there you go.
So
Take
you're
the
going to
tick.
use a minor image to project Timmy?
Well, like a small version, like not like a full size. This is the actual person who's coming to kill you. This is,
There he is.
on the-
Get him. He's small now. We can take him.
All right. As soon as you show them the image, one of the three cowered behind the other two.
That's a fair indication that, yep, that's right. And I'll just smoosh them between my hands and just butterflies come out and just flitter away.
As for the second part of your question,
First part, actually.
why? Sorry, As for the first part of your question, why they were destroying specifically the statue of my dad, I Couldn't tell you.
I guess they were rampaging around town, but seems a little too on the nose.
Yeah, a little bit. I picked up on that too. I just don't know what the correlation between what Timmy and my father is.
We're a good researching bunch. Maybe we can find that out when we get to your home.
Sure. All right. Well, let's keep going. We're on the road.
All right, so you take a shortened nap. You travel for about a week, and you get into the thriving metropolis of Tilverton.
Excellent.
Woo.
All right.
I guess we need to find local governor, mayor, something that
Yeah.
some authority figures, so we can. I mean, we should not be taking these kids if we've been continually running into combat situations and there's a lich after us.
Oh no, we need to find somebody that can take these kids and make sure they're safe.
Yes. Someone in charge, perhaps at the high end of the government, needs to talk to the lower government officials about the situation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like Nulfri?
Yeah, exactly. They've heard of Nulfri, the famous gladiator.
They must have by now.
Well, assuming that the orcs haven't actually managed to get into the local government here as well.
Not
They
in the
definitely
right
would have.
country.
Yeah, I'm gonna like as we come into Tilverton, I'm assuming there's a wall on the city and there's guards at the gate.
Yep.
So I'm gonna ask one of the guards who's in charge and how I can get a hold of him.
That would be Baron. I don't have a name. Give me 1 second.
Munchausen.
Nope, don't need humans.
We don't want it to be Baron Callus.
Yes, we do.
There's a
That
Lord
guy's an
Vader in
asshole.
charge here. Oh, this is so hard only having one screen. Man.
Caveman.
That would be Baron Eldrin.
How would I get a hold of Baron Eldrin?
Well, there's a couple of ways. We can send a messenger to get him if it's important.
Do you have a Crown and Anchor in town?
Yes.
Okay, we will be at the Crown and Anchor. Can you please send a messenger and tell the Baron that Hesha Shestendeliath is here and requests an audience?
And we'll roll that guy's intelligence. Okay. Not a problem, sir. I will send out the messenger right now.
Do you need me to spell the name? I can write it out for you if you'd like.
No. Good.
A lot of S's for a race with no natural lips.
You need business cards.
So he sends out a messenger,
And we will head
he
to
welcomes
the...
you into the town of Tilverton.
I'm always happy when I walk through the city gates and they don't ask me to check my weapons at the gate because that's hours of work.
Same.
I'm gonna head to we'll head to the Crown and Anchor and do our usual.
Yeah, not a problem.
Show
the
the
bartender.
Show the
bartender
card. Get some drinks.
The bartender does his job. The kids are just astounded of the sights as they walk through the town.
They're gonna make sure the kids have some watered down cider.
just regular cider.
There doesn't seem to be any fighting, but Nulfri, roll perception. Actually, everyone roll perception.
Perception.
5.
Natural 1.
10.
21.
There we go. So everybody but Darius misses the posts of the great arena battle that is happening in the next couple of days.
Hey, Nulfri, look! It's our chance for revenge.
Is it? Yes. Leper Messiah back at it.
So-
I thought we were disposable heroes.
So yes, there is a contest happening in a couple of days at the battle arena just on the other side of Tilverton.
Oh, well.
Kilren, you're not spoiling this one, or else.
As long as His Majesty doesn't go into the ring and die, not a problem.
Oh, that's why I'm around. You should see me. I saved his ass when we were fighting in that other town. Oops, shouldn't have said-
I believe actually I saved his ass.
Look, we can quibble over the credit.
If I enter this thing, you will stay in it.
If you wish.
The gods demand vengeance.
So as you guys continue on to the Crown and Anchor, the guys can get your cider, the kids are getting watered down cider, and then a messenger about 2 hours later comes into the Crown and Anchor, looking around for a dragonborn.
Hi. I'm right here.
Are you Master Heshas?
I am.
Baron Elrin would like to an audience with you at your next earliest convenience.
I'm ready now.
All right, if you please follow us.
Will do. Krillin, keep an eye on the children. You guys, feel free to come with me if you wish, or wander around town. Up to you.
Let's go check out the details for this tournament.
Yeah.
I
Find the
will go-
bookmakers, the handicappers.
I'll go with Hesha.
All
Yeah,
right,
just
the
in case-
greedy dwarves are on their way alone then.
Yeah, the dwarves are plenty intelligent enough to handle things.
You guys got this.
Yeah.
Tweedle Nulfri and Tweedle Darius.
Nothing can stop you two.
No.
It's
Other
not
than
like they're gonna
math.
listen to. It's not like they're gonna
Alright,
listen
so
to
I
me
will-
anyway.
All right, so I'll deal with Hesha and Barium first. The gentlemen escort you through the town. The town is clean. Doesn't look like there's any garbage lying around. It's really well upkept. A lot of dwarven architecture, but majority mixed race.
Okay. Hesha is going to, as we're walking from the Crown and Anchor going to meet the Baron, The way Hesh is walking slowly changes. He starts getting back into the regal royalty mannerisms. He's carrying himself bigger. He's portraying the royalty that he is, which under normal circumstances he does not do.
Barian will take his cue and match his energy.
Well, like you're strutting down the street.
Yeah, for the most part. Instead of being 7 foot tall, he appears to be 8 foot tall.
Baron's gonna walk as essentially as you would expect this kind of era's hype man. I'm there to back you up, but only with words.
Hesha is also out of his pack. He's taking his pack off. He pulls a white cape out, hands his pack to you, Barian, and fastens the cape onto his armor.
Is this his Majesty's cape?
Well, it's the cape. It's the cape that he wore to functions as a prince.
Fancy
Guys.
It's fancy clothes, mind you. I did not change my tabard or anything, so I'm still beat up and bloody. But I got a pristine white cape flowing behind me.
All right.
Pack goes in the bag of holding.
Okay. The escorts don't phase when they see the white cape. Almost as if they're not really paying attention. They're not realizing you are, well, to their mind, Prince Hesha.
Yeah.
And then you walk up to what looks like to be a smaller manor than what you're used to. And the two escorts turn around, and one of them goes, "By the gods, I am so sorry, Your Majesty. We did not realize who you were."
If I wanted you to realize who I was, I would have told you.
Please,
All
come right in. I will let the Baron know that you are here right away. And then he just books it through the hall. And then the other escort goes, "Please, Your Majesty, you and your companion could wait into the parlor here until we get the Baron."
Thank you very much. I would expect refreshment and perhaps a bite to eat.
Right away, sir.
Thank you.
And he scurries off.
The problem is, under normal circumstances, you have zero regal bearing.
So they don't care about that. You're just with the prince, so accused with association.
So, Barian, you've never seen Hesha like this. This
No,
is so different.
But at the same time, Barian's nonplussed by all of this.
In fact, Hesha walks into the parlor, and as soon as the door closes and it's just the two of you in the room, he looks in and he's like, "I fucking hate this shit."
But
Barian's enjoying every second of your uncomfortableness. It's half of the reason why he came.
All right, we'll go to our two dwarf friends.
Oh, sweet.
Ooh.
So you guys are investigating how to enter or
Yeah,
stipulations.
what are the deets? What's going on here?
Who you asking?
Well, there was a sign, so I presume that there was some information on the sign.
True. Registration will happen a day before the event.
Okay.
Fights are 1-on-1.
Ooh.
Hmm.
And it's a round robin event.
Oh, okay. Okay.
The purse is 100.
100 gold.
Yeah.
What's the entry fee?
And the entry fee is 2 gold. And there are 100 or 200 entry
slots.
Yeah, 200 slots. 200 slots.
Hmm. So if we enter this, we could end up fighting one another.
True.
Hmm.
But there can only be one winner. If you guys get to the end, then it's definitely one of you just takes a dive and you split the pot.
Purse is 100.
Yeah.
Entry fee is 2 gold pieces. There are 200 entry slots. So what? Like, where'd the other 600 go?
Yeah, that's right. Should be at least another 700 or 800. Hmm. Okay, so we need a little bit more information here on the how it works, because the last tournament we were in, it was like a gauntlet. You didn't get any time to rest.
Mm-hmm.
So we need a little bit more information.
Well, it being a round robin, you're not going to fight back to back, right? So
Not
it's
until you're
all
getting near to the
all
end.
bracket style.
Yeah, I'm just thinking.
Who are the favorite locals?
We'll probably have to go to the bar and ask.
No, I was getting all these answers from the sign. I'm going to keep asking.
Ingenious.
Found a magical talking sign.
It doesn't talk to you, dumbass.
How else would I get the information from the sign?
You don't.
He can't read.
Maybe Darius is reading it for me.
That's not my problem.
You can't do math either.
Are there some city guards around we could find?
Yeah, go ahead and roll perception.
20.
Oh yeah, there seem to be patrols just walking around.
So I will approach one of the patrols. Excuse me, a constable.
Yes, sir. How can I help you?
This tournament that's happening the day after tomorrow. Is there any talk about who the local favorites are?
Yeah. It's a Dwarven guy. Named,
Oh, really?
Yeah. These teams are any good.
Like, is there a past winner entering in the tournament?
Yes.
Okay, it's this guy.
The Dwarven guy named. Can't say any of these goddamn names.
Bill.
No, because Steve gets upset when I use generic names.
He's not the only one.
I just think you're shit at naming.
Kilroy. Mr. Belvedere.
Greldock Ironforge.
Carlos Jr.
I'm not using Carlos Jr.
Esteban. My name is Pete.
Fear me. Talia.
Talia?
Talia.
Italian.
Italian.
Oh, Talia.
Oh, Talia?
Talia.
Ooh.
Okay.
Like Batman's girlfriend.
I feel, Goose, that you have missed a brilliant opportunity to have a Nulfri impersonator. Just throwing it out there.
Too.
Yes,
Throwing it out.
like with multiple L's. No.
No, multiple eyes. No, free.
Something.
Yes.
Well, let's find out about this Talia.
Well, you know, my friend here is a famous gladiator. Maybe you've heard of him, Nulfri. The
No.
Dare. Nulfri the Brave. Nulfri the what the heck else?
Conqueror. Nulfri the Destroyer. Nulfri the Scourge of Wyvern Folk.
Yeah,
the first guy goes, "No, never heard of you."
Oh,
The second guy goes, "Did you fight in Neverwinter?"
I have.
Yeah, this is the guy I've been telling you about for the last 2 years. He fought all kinds of stuff, and then he just up and disappeared, and then showed back up again.
And my head exploded. You guys have any of that going on here?
Not that we know of.
oh, that's
Okay.
good.
So tell us about Talia.
Talia's a 5-year running champ,
Ooh.
and he does this really cool move, but I'm not going to give you inside information.
Why, are you working for the tournament?
Maybe.
Maybe. Can you help us with the math then?
Well, everybody pays their 2 gold.
Yeah.
The pot's 100 gold,
Yeah.
and the rest of it goes back into the town.
Oh. For what?
Clean streets, running water.
Running water. What's that?
Oh yeah, we have these things. It's called aqueducts.
They're kind of far from any streams or lakes or oceans.
Underground wells.
No, I mean, yeah, you need running water. We are far from natural bodies.
Yeah, well, you know, growing up under the mountain when I was a kid, we didn't have anything like that. We had to
lick the stalactites.
we had to drip it off the roof of the cave.
Yeah, well, see, we are in the modern age.
The
Tempest.
best place to collect water from was in your parents' bedroom after a hot night. It got good and steamy in there, and the stalactites dripped away.
I don't know anything about that.
All right, if that's all you need, gentlemen, we'll be on our way.
Okay, we'll talk to the sign a little bit more.
Okay.
All right.
The sign's not talking anymore.
Okay, punch the sign and we'll be on our way. All right, so now we need to do some investigation of this individual, this Italian.
All right.
Okie dokie. Here we go with investigation.
Ooh, assist. No, wait, I have a -2 to investigation.
But I think you can. I was looking at the player's handbook. I think anyone can assist anybody with anything, regardless of your modifier.
Good thing.
That was my reading of it. I mean,
I understand it. You have to at least have 1 point in it to.
okay, that's fine then. I got a 16.
Ooh.
Woo.
Not bad. Intelligence roll.
Are you going back to the Crown and Anchor for information? You walking across the street for information?
Well, the Crown and Anchor seems to be a more reputable establishment. We need to go somewhere a little seedier.
Seedier. Okay.
Although this town is pretty clean, it might not have like a seedy part of town.
Bookmakers, gambling. Got to be somebody. Let's go down to the gladiatorial pits.
There's always a seedy pub.
All right. Well, we'll start looking.
Okay. You see a guy in an alley.
He's probably going to sell us watches.
Wish I could tell time.
Yeah.
You guys are looking for information on Talia?
Yes.
All right. What do you need? What do you want to know?
Everything.
Well, he's a dwarf.
Check.
Yeah, we do that.
He is a 5-year running champion at the arena.
Yeah, we knew that. Yeah.
And he has this really weird finishing move.
So yeah, we heard that. Yeah.
And he hangs out over at the Crown and Anchor a lot.
That's where all the reputable folk hang out, as I understand it.
Yes.
That the pillars of society.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us more about this weird finishing move.
It's this weird thing. As soon as his opponent is on the ground and he's ready to end their life, this lightning bolt just comes from his hand and it slices right through the body.
Does it kill them?
Yes. I don't see how it couldn't.
Okay. Weird. You're sure he's a dwarf and not some kind of dragon?
Every time I saw him, he looked like you guys.
Everyone could only be so lucky. All right.
Anything else I can help you with, guys? All right, I'm off.
Yes. No. Where does Baron? What was the guy's name?
Elren.
Yeah. Where does he live?
The Baron?
Yeah. Where can we find the Baron?
Oh, his manor is up a few blocks. You can't miss it. You can't miss it.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought you said he's missing. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go find Hesha.
All right.
And then he sneaks back into the alley.
I would like to roll, now that we're done talking with this guy, I would like to make an insight roll to judge the veracity of what he said.
Okay.
I rolled a whopping 13.
You believe him.
All right. Oh, man, Nulfri, that guy seemed pretty trustworthy.
Good.
All right, so you guys are heading over to the Baron's Manor?
Yep.
Okay. Now back at the Baron's Manor with Hesha and Barium. Servants come in with trays of desserts and beverages. Your Majesty, this is for you. The Baron will be with us in about a couple of minutes.
I'm not in too much of a hurry, but this will do. Thank you very much.
And they bow and dismiss themselves.
I'm going to walk over and grab. I will sniff the wines and pick a bottle and pour one for me and one for Barian. With nobody in the room, I just here, drink it. But
this is all turned into a funny story.
Hesha does kind of half turn and do a good sniff of the glass and then take a sip.
It is delicious. It is something that brings you back from balls at the palace, social gatherings as the prince. And then moments later, the door opens up. And a fat, stocky guy. Your Majesty, I am Baron Elrin. How may I assist you today?
Greetings, Baron. I have a number of things that I'd wish to speak with you about, but first and foremost, are you aware of the town of Pearl Falls?
Pearl Bell. Pearl Bell.
Pearl Bell?
Yeah.
Are you aware of the town of Pearl Bell?
Yes, I do believe that's your summer vacation.
It was.
What do you mean?
My traveling partners and I have just come from Pearl Bell. Recently, it was sacked by a lich, we believe by the name of Timmy.
That is awful.
The town was overrun by chimera and wyverns.
Manticore.
Manticore and wyverns. The vast majority of the adult populace, actually, the vast majority of the populace were staked out around the city.
That is awful.
We have dealt with the manticore and wyverns. We need a force sent to clean up and bury the dead.
I can send as many as I'll send a troop of 20 that I can spare. But that will be leaving us then for attack if anything happens.
Send what you can spare. Just understand that whoever you send, strong stomachs. It's not a pleasant sight. It's not a pleasant. Nothing about it is pleasant.
Oh, understandable. Is there any other precautions we need to take?
As far as I know, all of the monsters have been dealt with.
All right.
I can't assure you 100%. We were kind of in a hurry to get back to civilization. Second thing, we have 3 or 4 children.
3.
We have 3 children survivors that were found in the church's basement. I will need somebody to care for them until they can be properly returned to family or somebody.
We can take care of that.
I will be leaving their safety in your charge.
Where are the children now?
They are at the Crown and Anchor with my
Say it. Fucking say it.
with my manservant Krillrin.
All right, I will have one of my servants head over there right now to retrieve the children.
All right. Do you have paper and a quill?
Yes, right here on the desk.
Okay, I'll write a brief message to Krillrin saying that I'm sending this person to take the children.
All right.
And I'll give this to Krillrin so that he knows that these people are from me. They're legit.
Understand.
He gets a bit jumpy sometimes.
Is there anything else we can assist you with, Your Majesty?
Off the top of my head, no.
Where are you staying tonight? Because I would be honored if you stayed in our manor.
I appreciate your hospitality, but my compatriots are of a more genteel variety, and I'd prefer to stay in close quarters with my associates. So we will be staying at the Crown and Anchor.
Your associates are more than welcome to come to the manor.
Oh, well.
We have the room if you would like. I would be totally humble if you joined us for dinner tonight.
You know what? I think we might be able to arrange that. I will warn you, though. My companions are rough.
I'm sure if they are traveling with Your Highness, that they should be okay.
You will see. I will return this evening around dinner time.
Okay, I'll have everything arranged, and I'll send my servant out right away to retrieve the children.
Thank you very much.
Please stay as long as you need. I do have to get back to City Bend.
Oh, by all means. Take care of what you need to take care of. We will see you at dinner.
He bows, he turns around, and he leaves the...
I turn to Hesha and say, I'm composing a small little story that I'm titling A King's Discomfort. I think it's going to be a hit.
I'm composing a fight that you're going to be really discomforted with. Although, dinner tonight should be fun.
Can you imagine Nulfri in this place?
I'm imagining it right now. And it's awesome.
That's like the second stanza.
All right. The dwarves are walking through town towards the manor. As you guys are getting closer to the gates of the manor, you see what looks like to be a page run out and run past you guys, heading towards what you can assume is the Crown and Anchor.
Look at him go.
Do you think that looked important?
It looked like Kilren.
Did it?
No.
Oh,
Oh. Are you
Dragonborn.
sure? I thought he was back at the Crown and Anchor.
yeah, but do you see how tall he was?
No.
And the two dwarves get to the gate of the manor that are guarded.
Hey there. Our buddy Heshas in there. We need to talk to him.
Yeah, we got some important information.
Pardon me?
I got this. Sir, my name is Darius Grundon of Citadel Ventalia. I'm a hammer of Tempest, and I bid you let me in. I must speak with Hesha.
And I'm Nulfri Beljav, champion of the Raven Queen. I killed Fitty Man.
If you could just wait right here, gentlemen. I do have to go and check with the house.
What about us?
You can just stay right here. And he sends a page up to the manor.
Does this look like a real posh place?
Yes.
Okay, so we had Beetroot Treehorn's joint.
Yep.
Then we had Hesh's summer home, and now we're here.
Yeah.
So we're moving on up.
Baron Elrond's manor.
Moments later, the page returns and whispers to the guard at the gate and goes, "Right, this way, gentlemen. His Majesty is in the parlor. This gentleman will lead you to him."
But what? We're not gentlemen, and we're here to see Hesha.
Yes, I understand. Thank you very much, sir. Please follow him.
He doesn't understand.
All right.
And the escort leads you into the manor and into a giant parlor where you see Miriam and Hesha having drinks and eating desserts.
Ooh.
Hesha is not eating the desserts.
Hesha, why are you wearing that like fancy white cape? Where'd you get that?
That was in my pack.
You look kind of ridiculous.
I know.
Did you kill an abominable snowman and make it?
Yes, let's go with that.
Nice. I hope to fight one someday.
They're rare.
Yeah, especially here.
So, are these desserts for everybody?
Yeah.
Oh, have at her, guys.
Nice.
So, like, what are you doing here?
Well, I talked to the Baron to make sure that somebody went and cleaned up
Pearl Bell.
Thank you.
No.
Pearl Bell.
We could have handled this a little better, I think. I mean, like when you're under attack and you send a desperate messenger to the nearest town for reinforcements.
Graham, can you repeat from the beginning? We just had some dick race down that road. All I could hear was the engine.
We could have handled this a little different. When you're under attack and you send a desperate rider to the nearest village to get reinforcements or something like that, you come running up to the town, yelling and screaming, ranting and raving about an emergency. We could have pulled that card, and maybe you would have got in a lot quicker.
It's possible, yes.
But then he wouldn't have had the awkward walk over that I enjoyed so much.
Baron, you and I are going to have words.
So the good news is we found out more information. We talked to the sign and a very trustworthy guy in an alley. So
and a guard.
Oh, and a guard, yeah. You know what? I never judged his trustworthiness now, did I? He looked all spit and polish, but you know these police types. Anyway, the tournament has been won 5 years in a row by some local dwarf who has some special lightning finishing maneuver.
And it kills people.
Cuts them in half, it said. Or maybe more than half.
And you learned this from talking to a sign?
I don't remember if it was the sign or the guy or the guard. Let's go with the sign.
It's something about Robins in the tournament.
Maybe I would have been more entertained if I went with them instead of you. I don't know.
So
It's
I'm
really a toss-up now.
Strategy. Nulfri is known here. One of the guards recognized him from his time in Neverwinter. So
Okay.
I'm concocting a strategy, a battlefield approach, where I'm hoping to manage Nulfri through the tournament and get him to the final.
It's 1-on-1.
Oh,
Yes.
it's 1-on-1.
Yes.
No
it
tag
isn't
teams.
Team competition. So the wheels are in motion. Tempest guides my actions, as I will guide his.
Registration is the day before the event, and the event is, I think, the day after today. So we should register tomorrow.
Okay.
No, yesterday.
And how much is the purse?
That's where
100
this-
golds.
Well, the
100
guards
gold.
were explaining that the government takes like most of the money, and so maybe the orcs did make it here after all. I don't know.
Yeah, is this
Well-
an orcs manor?
So it's 100
It
gold.
is not.
But don't we usually make more than that on one of our side trips while we're on our way to somewhere?
But there's not as much glory as in the gladiatorial arena.
Listen here, my half-orc friend. The glory to Tempest is where it's at.
Well, I'm sure, but aren't you just beating up a bunch of local hicks or something for 100 gold?
Local hicks.
I'm about to like. Our fellowship needs to save some face from what Krillrin did to us back in
That's right. He was terrible for our glory.
Dagger Falls.
Daggerford.
Or Daggerford.
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 Daggering.
So I'm behind this.
Oh, we might have a good
Besides,
Nope,
strategy here.
Dagger Falls.
Dagger,
So
whatever.
I was
Dagger,
right.
Dagger. General.
Yes, you
Motors.
were right.
Don't listen to Nulfri.
Here, how about this?
Daggerford was where the tower was.
So we could enter Nulfri in one side of the bracket, and then Hesha in the other, and then like Barian can do like in between fights. Barian can manage Hesha, and Darius can manage Nulfri, and each get prepared for the next round and the next round and the next round.
I don't have any healing magic.
Well, that's your problem.
No, that's not my
Hesha's
problem.
problem.
That's Hesha's problem. I'm going to be just fine. Apparently, in this tournament, people die, so you know.
Well, that isn't clear. This place seems to be pretty spit and polish, so maybe there's like a knockout rule or something. Although maybe the final is to the death.
Cut in half by lightning sounds like dead to me.
Yeah,
That's what the alley guy said too, but I don't know.
he was very trustworthy.
Maybe then.
So
Sharp lightning.
yeah, so there's
Might have been some kind of dragon, though, I think. We were talking about a dragon with the lightning.
Were
Yeah.
you by chance thinking about me?
No, lightning, not fire.
Of course.
Right. Okay.
Can't wait till dinner.
I'm.
There's dinner?
Oh yes. So we will be dining with the Baron this evening.
He's an orc, right?
No.
Oh.
But we will be dining with the Baron, and we will be staying with the Baron as well.
Does he
We'll
have
be
a cave
enjoying
in
the
the woods?
hospitality of the house.
I thought orcs lived in caves.
Usually, yes.
Okay, good.
actually it's drow.
I mean, above ground caves.
Yeah.
Not like our caves.
Sure. Okay, so we're good to stay here. Sweet.
Yes. So let's live it up tonight.
Well, we are on your expense account, so I mean, what does it matter?
Oh, this isn't costing me shit. It's all on the Baron.
So can we get someone to register us then? Do we need to do that today? I don't remember.
We should probably take care of that tomorrow.
Okay.
I believe, is tomorrow the deadline or is today the deadline?
Tomorrow.
But
What time is it? Maybe it's tomorrow.
oh, maybe it is tomorrow already.
It's not tomorrow already.
So there are 200 people in this tournament. We asked who the
Varian.
favorite was. We were only told one.
Varian,
Yes, Hesha.
would you kindly poke your head out of the hall and acquire one of the servants that are undoubtedly waiting there?
I will do just that.
You're going to acquire a servant. Can we get one too?
Yeah. I would like a groom of the stool.
As Barium opens the door to the parlor, a servant is standing right there with the back towards the door.
His Majesty is in need of your services.
He turns around, walks in, he goes, "Your Majesty, what can I do for you, sir?"
Darius,
Tell him? Are you going to tell him, or is Barian going to tell him?
Darius and Nulfri both may or may not notice that Hesha's demeanor has changed 100%. As soon as the servant walks in, he looks like he's 8 feet tall. He's in command of the room.
No. Darius is waiting for Hesha to tell the servant that he now works for Barian.
I'm going to look at the servant and be like, would you be so kind as to send one of your people out to the gentlemen that are running this tournament that you're offering in town, and inform them that
That you guys want a box?
no, actually, my friend Nulfri here and myself will be competing.
You want to register?
Yes.
Oh. Are you sure, Your Highness?
Oh, 100%.
As you wish, Your Highness.
This is the will of the gods, buddy.
I will send in your registration right away.
Also, I hear there's an entry fee involved.
It is 2 gold per person. Yes.
Excellent. I'll throw a couple gold pieces in a pouch and hand it to him. Like, this will cover both myself and Nulfri.
Sweet. Making money.
As you wish, Your Highness. I'll get that done right away.
And when he said "as you wish," what he really meant was. Princess Bride.
The Princess Bride.
God,
And he turns around and runs and leaves the room.
So I don't really want a box. I mean, dwarf to dwarf, no problem, but I kind of have a reach disadvantage boxing, tall folk. Can I still use my weapons?
Like me?
I believe, Nulfri, he meant we wanted a viewing box to watch the matches.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense. Makes much more sense. Wait, why would we want a box?
No,
we clearly want a box.
He was going to give us a box to stand on so we could see over, the Dragonborn.
I don't want to watch. I want to fight.
Well, we are fighting.
Good. Thanks for paying, too.
Again, it's in the expense report.
We're both getting in for half price, so.
All right, so 52 brackets, 50 per bracket. After one bracket, it'll be down to 25.
But that doesn't work that way, so there'll be buys for 2 people in the first round.
Maybe the past winner and the past runner-up or something. So we have to go 24 down to 12, down to 6, down to 3. And then that kind of makes a mess.
When you get to 3, it's probably the past
Well, it's round
winner,
robin,
past
right?
runner-up.
Not
yeah, so
single
it goes,
elimination.
winner, and then 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128. Right.
That would be single elimination. If it's round robin, then we do prelim fights to get seeded, and then we play in our pools, and then from winning our pools to fight the winner of the other pools to eventually fight the winner of all of the pools.
Oh man,
Yeah.
that's complicated. So we're gonna have it's gonna be like the World Cup.
Yeah.
With 200 fighters, you're looking at a total of roughly 360 matches.
Good times.
But that's it. That's if they fill all of the slots.
Well, there's a bunch of uneducated hicks around here. I'm sure that they're willing to throw down. You know, they're gonna bring the joy of Tempest into their sad little lives.
Yes. And Hesh is going to bring the joy of Tempest to all of them.
Yes. Now, whether or not this is to the death is another matter. This place seems pretty posh, you know.
Well, being as it's a round robin, something happened.
Screensaver went on the TV.
Nope, there we go. Being as it's a round robin, that denotes that it's not to the death because round robin are typically double elimination.
Sure.
So you lose one, then you go into a different pool. And theoretically, if you lose one and then don't lose again, you can effectively get third place.
So, what would happen if Hesha were to die and get cut in half by lightning? Are we still
Hesha is
fancy trip to the Dragonborn kingdom?
Hesha can't be cut in half by lightning.
Pretty sure we just bring him to his sister and she becomes queen.
So we just have to. Well, you know what I could do if I can't get to him in time to revivify him.
And on that note, we'll end it here today.
I could resurrect him as a zombie, and we could walk him to his sister, and then they could deal with it from there.
we are COG roleplay. Tonight I had Steve.
Hesha only takes half damage from lightning. I'm not worried.
Graham.
We're not just playing. We're playing 3D chess here with this strategy, people. This is beyond the pale.
Eric.
Guess who's coming to dinner?
Mark.
Nulfri with the only kill today. Oh, Wyvern. But not excited to be boxing in the tournament.
As always, you can get to any of our social media outlets through linktree.com/COJ roleplaying. We have a Patreon. You can reach at patreon.com/COJ roleplaying. If you don't mind, on any one of your podcasting sites, just give us a review. Tell us how we're doing. Tell us what you like. Tell us what you don't like. Like I said last week, we are taking questions from you guys and hopefully do a Q&A episode soon. And then on that note, we'll all talk to you guys later.